Hello, Aquarius. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to begin your monthly reading for March 2020. Aquarius, coming into this reading, you guys have the Queen of Cups underneath the deck. This is a time for you to get in tune with your emotional self, your emotions. This is a time where a lot of you guys are focused on relationships. A time where you guys are focused on loving and being loved, okay? The Queen of Cups, she is the compassionate mother. She's the mother that's nurturing, she's caring, she listens to you express your feelings, and she understands them. So this is a time where you are going to really have to foster self-expression, really expressing your emotions, getting in tune with your emotions, understanding your emotions, and navigating them the best that you can. You have the Nine of Swords here, all right? So some of you are going through some relationship issues, okay? Some of you are worried. Some of you are stressed. It seems like you guys have been through a heartbreak, a separation. Some of you have experienced some sort of loss in your relationships or even in your finances, some disappointment. Just seems like things are not working out the way that you want them to, the way that you intended them to. And when I was shuffling, the Nine of Swords and the Hermit popped out together and came back in your spread, and it let me know that you guys are looking for answers. You're looking for solutions. You're looking for clarity. Okay, you're trying to find a solution to your worries and your problems and the struggles and everything that you're going through. You may not be completely understanding of what it is that you're going through and why. Okay, the Three of Swords and your what to expect for March is the release of that pain, the disappointment, the hurt. You guys are really taking the time out to navigate through your emotions, and it's a painful time period for you. But unexpectedly, you have the Six of Swords. So there will be a period of grief, there will be a period of loss, but there will also be the moving on from that loss, the recovery, the healing that comes behind that. You guys are going to be navigating. You're moving into a new phase of life. You're moving into a new space within yourself. You're finding a new way of being, okay? I feel like with this Six of Swords, the Six of Swords also represents help and support. All right, so you guys are going to need someone to help you and support you through this period. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like this person has helped this other person gain the clarity in the direction that they need in order to move forward. So I feel like you guys are going to have a mentor or a teacher or someone in your life to appear to help you to understand where you are, especially if some of this stress and worry comes from your spiritual connection, okay? The Fool card is here. Oh, and I love to see this energy for you guys, Aquarius. This Fool card is about you shedding. And this is your card. This is Uranus, okay? So this is about you guys. After you get through this hurt, you get through this loss, you process it, you take the time to grieve. Once you move on past it, there's a whole new life waiting for you, a whole new way of being. There's much joy, much excitement, adventure, journeying. Oh, wow. I feel like there's a little bit of apprehension, okay, because you're at the edge of a cliff. You're at the threshold. You're at the edge of one way of being, and you're about to enter into a completely new phase of life. The Fool card is also about you shedding your fears. You know, the thing about the Fool is he's completely unaware of the dangers that lie ahead of him. He's completely unaware of, what do you mean, lack, loss? No, I'm free. This is a month where you are freeing yourself, Aquarius. You're shedding off fear. You're shedding off things that no longer serve you. He has a small knapsack. You have everything that you need. The same tools that the magician has, the Fool has in his knapsack. He just hasn't opened it yet. So maybe this is a period of new discovery for you where you have certain skills, tools, resources available to you that you're not even aware of. You just haven't opened your knapsack. You haven't looked within yourself. You haven't processed your feelings, and you don't realize the clarity and the beauty that comes from your pain. Okay? The Hermit card is here, so you guys make time for solitude. Again, that may be that teacher that's appearing in your life, someone here to help you navigate and navigate a difficult time period. The Hermit card is also about trusting your inner teacher, all right? So you guys have a lot of wisdom, and what you're going to have to do is shine light on that wise being, that wise part of yourself that knows the answers. Searching for answers outside of yourself is not going to get you anywhere. All right, the answers that you're looking for are within. So you guys are making the time to go within yourself and to start looking. All right, start shifting through those emotions. Maybe you're deepening your understanding of what you're going through, deepening your understanding. Yes, you're feeling upset, but why? Okay, and why is going to really help you guys to understand the phase that you're in. You have the Five of Cups in your finances, and like I said, that's loss and disappointment there too. And so there may be a relationship that you're going through that may have been affecting you financially. Okay, maybe because you got thrown off your game with the loss of this relationship, it may somehow be affecting your finances and your ability to stay on top of things. But I definitely see that changing for you as you navigate throughout the month and as you allow yourself to process your emotions. Again, the Queen of Cups, she is a master at feeling, okay? Especially subconscious material. Her cup is closed, all right? So this could be you navigating your emotions and understanding your emotional self better through processing your emotions, okay? You have these Seven of Wands here in your emotions, and this is a time where you're not taking no crap. Okay, you guys may be faced with a little bit of opposition. Maybe some situations trying to throw you out your game. Maybe you want one thing, but life seems to be handing you something else. This is a time where you're taking a stand, Aquarius, and you're saying, no, I'm not accepting anything less than what I deserve, and I'm not accepting anything less than what I expect. And so I feel like you guys have this look on your face. You like, no, not happening. So boundaries for you guys, you guys are drawing some very strong boundaries, and you're staying on top of things emotionally. Emotionally, you may feel a little bit challenged to move on. You know, some of you may be kind of wrestling with giving what you once had too much attention. Okay, meaning that if a relationship has passed and its time has run out, you don't want to continue to focus on trying to force that relationship to revive itself. You kind of just want to move on from it. So you guys, this is a very strong card, and this is a time where you're going to start to become more confident. As you transition out of this emotional space, you're going to begin to feel more confident. Okay, you're going to feel like standing for what you believe in, you know, taking a stand for what you believe in, whether that be having a healthy relationship or just stronger boundaries, or maybe choosing a better choice of people to give your heart to. But whatever it is, you're saying enough is enough. I'm taking a stand. I'm making changes. The Knight of Pentacles is what will fulfill you guys. So if you guys have been going through any financial mishaps, financial disappointments, I see this as finances coming in, changes in finances, positive changes. Usually with the Knight of Pentacles, every time I see him, he brings a bag. He brings some money, some pentacles. So you guys expect some unexpected money this month. Or if you are expecting some money and you're stressed and you're worried because you don't know how this situation is going to turn out, if you started a new venture and you don't know if you're going to be successful at it, the Knight of Pentacles says your hard work, your determination, and your focus are key to your success. All right, as well as your patience. Do the work, Aquarius. You have the Hierophant as your advice. So again, that's about finding that wise counsel, trusting that inner teacher, but also finding a teacher in the physical that can help you navigate certain changes. The Hierophant also asks you to explore your beliefs. You're stressed, you're worried. What is it that you actually believe is going to happen to you? You know, how has your beliefs and what you've been taught, how is that causing you to take a worst case scenario perspective on your life? I mean, yeah, you've experienced some heartbreak. Now, are you believing that you will no longer have a successful relationship? Are you now believing that this relationships just ain't working for you no more? No. You know, so just go back in and check it with your beliefs and make sure that the experiences that you've been through, the losses that you've been through, the stress that you are experiencing, make sure that it is not becoming a new belief that life is just not happening and working out for you right now. Right now, you want to establish beliefs that assist you through this period. You want to establish beliefs that get you closer to where you are going. Excuse me, you guys. So your outcome is the Two of Wands. So you guys have some choices to make. All right, you have some choices. You're about to venture out. You're about to go somewhere different, you guys. And this Knight of Pentacles, the Fool card, some of you guys are moving, actually changing location. You're packing up your life. After this heartbreak, you said, I know I'm ready to move on. And you literally are moving on to another city or another place. The Two of Wands, too, reminds me of you guys making choices that are in alignment with your beliefs and that are in alignment with your values, okay? So a lot of you are breaking free from what you have been taught and establishing your own belief systems. You are breaking away from all of the experience, all of the worry, the ghosts of the past. You're breaking away from that, and you are now doing the work to establish a new belief system, a new way of believing, a new way of seeing life. What do you believe is going to happen to you? And if you don't believe the best, then you won't get the best. And you're understanding that reflection, okay? In your chakra insight cards, you guys have self-expression. So again, like I said, it's very important for you to listen to your inner voice with this Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition, but also vocalize, express yourself. Next to it, you have sound. So music, okay? Music may help you through this time period to express your feelings much more deeply and much more effectively. This also lets me know the power in your voice. Be mindful of what you guys are speaking. Make sure you are only speaking life and positivity into your life. And because when you are expressing yourself, especially if it's highly charged emotion, you guys are creating with your voice, okay? As we all do. So be mindful of the things that you are speaking into your existence and the things that you are believing and the things that you are saying are going to happen to you, because they will happen to you. Sound here, like I said, is also about music. So you guys find a good playlist that will help you navigate your emotions. Find some nice Reiki music or chimes or bells or drums, or hey, if you like instrumentals, if you like rap, hip hop, whatever your thing is, drop into that and let that be your catalyst to process some of those really deep emotions. I feel like some of you may opt for silence with this Hermit card instead of communication. So this may be a time period where you may not be communicating as much until you are able to understand what you're feeling, what you're going through, and then you may express it. But silence may also help you to awaken and stir up those emotions that are ready to be released. You have the Intelligence card and the Inspiration card here. And this card is about education, knowledge, perception, flexibility, ideas, spark, conception, impulse with inspiration. So again, I feel like this may be someone who enters your life, who brings you knowledge, who brings you the wisdom that you need or the answers that you need, and it's just going to click and it's going to help your life to move forward. I do also feel like you guys may dibble and dab in some new things with the Fool cards, the completely new experiences. So there will be ideas, inspirations, a spark of creativity that you begin to sense as you move and journey and transition into a much more peaceful space. You guys are going to feel really inspired to take certain actions, to make certain moves. Okay, so pay attention and be flexible. Trust your guidance. Underneath you have pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, indulgence. The Fool card is here. All right, and he's enjoying the present moment. All right, so when it comes to pleasure and enjoyment, enjoy the present. Okay, just take a moment to be aware of everything that's going on around you and within you and enjoy that moment. All right, so be in the moment. Find things that bring you pleasure. Surround yourself in beauty, especially as you're healing. Your work your light cards, you have Sister of the Rose, which is about beauty and devotion. Again, so beauty is a strong emphasis on beauty and the path of beauty. You also have Mystic and Teacher with this Sisterhood of the Rose. So again, there's a teacher that may appear for you guys. You have No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So you guys are going to have to draw stronger boundaries this month, okay? You're going to have to say no. And you are going to be inclined to say no. Trust that, okay? And continue to move forward. You guys are already where you need to be in a lot of different areas of your life. So you want to, with this Nine of Swords, don't overthink things. This is Mars and Gemini. Mars and Gemini is a very active mind, okay? Too much information, too much communication, too much stimulation, all right? Don't overthink things. Where do you need boundaries? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? All right, so you got 3 cards indicating Please establish better boundaries this month, Sagittarius. What are you clinging to that is crumbling? What are you holding on to that needs to be released, okay? You guys, don't dim your light to fit in. That's another card you have here. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? It's time for you to shed. The Fool card is breaking free. All right? And it's time for you to step out. Let yourself be seen. Let your voice be heard. But shed. Shedding. Lots of shedding. Shedding old ways of being, old beliefs, things that no longer serve you. This card is about liberation and freedom. All right? So if you are holding on to something, it could be a belief. All right? It could be a person. It could be a situation that is no longer serving you. Spirit is advising you to let go. Let it crumble. All right? Start fresh. You guys have the opportunity to experience a totally new way of being and a totally new way of living. All right? All right, Aquarius, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you would like a personal reading, please feel free to book. You guys stay tuned. I will see you soon.